Zoon, do you think we're getting more inward looking and then more nationalistic and then more narrow-minded instead of more globally minded? I mean, do you still think that culture and civilizations can effectively reach across borders, reach across religions and civilizations?
First of all, I mean, culture is how we exist. All of us, we come from a certain cultural context. So it is everyone's individual reality. And then secondly, the diversity of cultures is another fact. Now the question is, does this diversity help us understand and respect each other, or does it threaten us? There are differences between China and Pakistan, but when you observe people and interact with them up close, you realize that in the end, there are also a lot of similarities. The importance of family, parents, children, customs, what they lead to is the same. So I think, number one, we need to recognize that, yes, there is a trend which has been sort of spearheaded by, like again was mentioned, some Western countries that thought that they have arrived, they have emerged, and the others must learn from them and follow them. This is wrong. 80% of the world's people do not think like that, and that 80% is rising. Culture leads us to understand each other's history. And history is as humbling as it is inspiring. It's helping us empathize with each other, relate to one another, and it can help us learn from a historic perspective. So it is more relevant than ever before, and how we talk about other regions. Lastly, I'll add that, for example, CGTN's coverage of the African continent is very different from what many Western media were doing 20 years ago. And that watching that coverage is helping more people respect the culture from those countries.